Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'll say it now. The goalie's going to decide the game.
That's what I was going to say too.
Too late. Too late. Now it's mine.
Or should I say the referee's going to decide the game?
No, I wouldn't say that. Team Pong should decide the game. It's all rigged.
It's rigged. Looks like they got a full team. I just saw 2 walk in. I think got 13 then. Red's got 13. White has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I see the one far down there. I think they got a full.
These songs are going to be cut out. I have to keep talking about these kind of music.
Yeah. Good evening, ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lohas Rink here in Turn 0, Hong Kong, China. This is the HKL Hockey Hong Kong League Ice Hockey, organized by the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association, powered by Powerplay Sports and Entertainment. My name is Scott Yang, alongside with Timmy Poon. Still can't believe I'm not getting it right yet. That's my color commentary guy, Mr. Poon. Let's call him Mr. Poon.
I'll be Timmy Troy tonight. That's okay.
Today we'll have the gold medal game for the entire season. Can't believe it's already in the last week of the season, and it's the Toro Bulls versus Hong Kong Panda. It's the first seeded team in the regular season versus the third seeded team. Toro Bulls beat the Aviators 2 games straight in the semifinals, and Hong Kong Panda they upset the Platinum Dragons 2 games to 1 in the semifinals, and this is it. It all comes down to the final game and face off in just a few short seconds. Taking the net for the Toro Bulls will be Horrence Chung, a longtime veteran for the Hong Kong Chinese Ice Hockey men's senior team. And he will be joined by the second top scorer, Mr. Eric Eustace, on the team. Phenom, I don't know if he's Phenom anymore. He's more of a grown-up now. Bobby Mann, number 27, and number 9, Connor Quinn. These 3 will probably be doing most of the damage. Number 11, Rex Koo, is also going to be a factor for the Toro Bulls. And over on the other side, we do have the goalie in Moses Fung in red in the net. Their backup goalie in Tidless is also there. Tidless Joe, number 7. And their team will be headed by number 3, Whitney Olson, and number 88, Albert Kersons. Number 61, their young superstar, Jovi Wett, is back in the lineup after missing 2 weeks in a row, if I am remembering correctly. Of course, I could be wrong, but it seems that both teams have a pretty complete roster, pretty full bench, as I can see on my left and right. And to my naked eye, it seems that the Hong Kong Panda has more players than the Toro Bulls. We'll see if that would become a factor later on in the game. And we do thank Gatorade for being the official sports drink of the HKL. Gatorade, quench your thirst with Gatorade. 3 full periods of 20-minute stop clock action. The chairman of the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association, Mr. Sherman Chan, in the audience today, ready to give out the trophy. And let me get his name tag out, which is right here. There you go. Nice work, Scotty. Sherman Chan does a lot for the hockey in the whole here in Hong Kong this year. 3 consecutive World Championships, and now he's on the phone. He will be heading out to Switzerland tonight after he hands out the gold medals to Switzerland, I was told, to attend the IIHF annual meeting or convention. And we have face-off in the white jerseys, it's the Toro Bulls, and in red, it's the Hong Kong Pandas. Hong Kong Pandas co-owned by Hockey Worldwide and Puck Empire, both sponsors for the league. We'll talk a little more about them later on in the game. Tom Allen and Yam Yi, the first line defending pair for the Hong Kong Pandas. Tom Allen really played well, especially halfway, starting from the halfway mark of this season. Very solid. He can chip in 4 goals. He plays aggressively, staple in the back end as well. He can move the puck up into the offensive zone. Yam Yi, a speedy young defender, also chips in as well very nicely. Balanced defensive pairing there. And number 3, Whitney Olsen, centering the first line. Here is Jaden on the left side with his shot. That's Max Chow, number 21. And that's off. The referees for today, this gold medal game, Timmy Choi, the other Tim, and Greg Ruzel, number 74. Lines persons tonight, Robert Wong and Andy Lee. 4 of the best officiating personnel in the league this season, and they are rewarded for being able to officiate the gold medal games, and that is always an honor for officiating crew. Here comes number 77, Lucas Eschleman. Eschleman skates in with a shot. Stopped by the goalie Horns Churn, number 33. Both teams taking the little conservatively early on in the game. 1.5 minutes gone. Just 1 shot each. Curtis Chan, great showing in the IIHF World Championships earlier this year. Very young player. And now they have been icing against the Toro Bulls, unable to make the change. Bob Yan sneaked out. I caught it. None of the officiating crew caught it though. All right, so our color commentary guy without a voice. Well, you do have a voice this game. You do.
I do.
Yeah, feel free to chime in with your insights, because your mind reading abilities is almost psychotic. Here is Bob Yan to Eustace with a long whip. That one blocked, nets off. Something is wrong with the pegs, at least at the Hong Kong Panda net. It seems unusually loose, the net there. Hopefully it's not going to cause any problems. Here comes Kersons. Kersons whips it to the side. Joby Wet on the right chasing, beats out icing. Joby Wet circles around it. Back to Kersons with a shot. That one went wide. And now the Toro Bulls try to get it out of their own zone for a change. Kersons goes in. Kersons shoots, goes short-sided, and that one was out of bounds. And now Joby Watt takes the puck in center ice. Picked up by Connor Quinn with a shot saved by Moses Fung, and we have a whistle. And it will be a penalty. It's going to be a tripping call. That's a little trip there with the back skate. It was caught by the referee, Greg Russell. Look at Sherman Chan still on the phone. Very busy Sherman we have here. Eustace on the power play at the point. Jordan So back to Eustace. Skates take a step closer to the net with a shot. That one went wide. Puck went out of their own zone at the Pandas. And Eustace picks it up. Tried to move the puck towards Jordan So. With nowhere to go, So moved it back to Eustace. Eustace on the right side. Cuts in behind him. It's Rex Koo. Instead goes for the corner instead. Eustace keeps it in to Jordan So. So tripped up. Toro Bulls bench called for a penalty. The referees did not. And now we have a 2-on-0 situation, and it's played by Horrence Chung. Nicely played. Puck ended up in Quinn Hughes. No, sorry. Connor Quinn, sorry. I'm so sorry. My mind's still with the Canucks. Even today. Connor Quinn. Interestingly, Connor McDavid and Quinn Hughes both out of the playoffs in the NHL. It's popping in to Jordan So, and we have a whistle. Jordan So not happy with the whistle as he was taking a shot. The net has been unusually loose. I wonder if they have forgotten to get the pegs onto the net. Apparently I think they fixed something. 35 seconds on the power play still for the Toro Bulls. Curtis Chan dumps it down low. Tommy Allen stripped off the puck by Brian Gill. Kenji Wu back to Max Chow. Brian Gill, Max Chow, Chow to Chan. Down deep onto the other side. Loses the puck. The Panda trying to clear it out of bounds. Or 14:30 to go in the opening period, and there's a save by Horrence Chung. Face up in the Toro Bowl zone. No score, teammate.
I see 2 turnovers in the neutral zone here, and I think that is going to be a mark for this game. Do not turn that puck over in the middle.
Minutes to go in the opening. Still no score. 4-2 to score the shot count in favor of the Toro Bulls, and partly because they had the power play to work with. Here is Eustace with a long shot saved by the goalie. They're looking very sharp early on in the game. Here is Joby Wan on either side. Joby looking for Kersons. Kirsten with a tip in front. Horace with the save. Horns with another save. This one tipped to the other side of the rink, to the left side of the panned attacking zone. Here's another shot by Albert Kirstens, and that one tipped out of bounds. 13.5 minutes to go. No score. This is a one-game final only. Winner takes all. Unlike the semifinals. Oh, that's the throw ball's called for a penalty, and they're going to get it.
Cross-check.
The back referee in Tim Choi calls the penalty, and I think it is
cross-check.
It is justifiable. Very. Look at Eshelman going into the boards with that shove right there. And it has to be a penalty, and it's a good judgment call by the referee. And Eshelman in the box for 2 minutes. Cross-checking is the call. We're so happy to have our in-house officiating specialist in Tim Poon assisting us with all the penalties and hockey rules here at HKL. Here's Jordan So, fakes the shot, looking to create some room for his teammates down deep to Bob Ngan. Ngan to Eustace, to Jordan So. So tries to cut in, carefully watched by Whitney Olsen. Ngan to Eustace, back to Ngan. Here comes Rex Koo with the pass, and they almost gets it. Somehow the puck didn't go in. Great chance for the Pro Bulls, but great defense. Oh, here's in front of the net, and still they couldn't score over Moses Fung. Two great saves by Moses Fung, and we'll show them both. Here's the first one. Nice cross-ice pass, and the shot never went off. And here's the other one, right in front of the goalie. Blocker save. Great save. Moses Fung looking very sharp early on. Still 12 more minutes to go in the opening period. Here's another shot by Rex Koo in the slot. Here's another shot by Jordan So. This one blocked. Eustace to Jordan So. Saved. Pad saved by the goalie, and a chest pad saved by Moses Fung again. Lots of saves early on. And here's finally the goal. The goal they've been looking for.
Yeah.
Rex Koo to Jordan So. Jordan trying to jam it in. Here's Rex Koo. Jordan tips it just out of Moses Fung's reach.
Great puck movement.
1-0 Toro Bulls. Over the Toro Bulls, they're showing you that they do have a very lethal power play set up here. So it's part of what the Hong Kong Panda might want to be careful about is not taking too much penalties.
And really, turnover, they could have got that puck out, but didn't get it out, stayed in their end, and pucks.
But Moses Fung is really going on for the Hong Kong Pandas. He's been very hot since the start of the game, and Timmy and I, well, Poon, that was, Chad talked about the game, and we both agreed the better goalie is probably going to decide the game, because these two teams, when both of their superstars are at their best, they can be pretty evenly matched. so far with 12 shots. We have been seeing quite a lot of Moses Fung in action, but Horrence Chung, only 5 saves so far. Maybe a little stiff, a little cold when you compare him to Moses Fung. And Fung is already all worked out, totally in the game already. So this is where a turnover by Toro Bulls might hurt themselves really badly, because their goalie may not be as hot as Moses Fung on the other end. But yes, they always say, if you keep pressing, if you keep shooting, don't let the puck get back to your own zone, and no, nothing bad will happen. Or will it? 10.5 more minutes to go this period. Here's a long shot by Ying Yang. Glove saved by Moses Fung, who continues to be very sharp for the Hong Kong Pandas. And the season is brought to you in part by Puck Empire, your #1 source for North American ice hockey news. Follow Puck Empire at your favorite social media platform, Instagram, x.com, and Facebook, I think. A huge following there, over 200,000 followers on Instagram. I think that's their main platform. So if you're like me, a hopeless Vancouver Canuck fan, or a really hopeful and excited Toronto Maple Leaf fan, or any one of those forgotten Canadian teams, then Puck Empire is where you want to be for your latest North American ice hockey news. Still the first period, 9.5 minutes to go. 14-5 the shot count. Whitney Olsen in the back of the Toro Bulls net, trying to create some offense. Tom Allen with the shot that went wide through traffic. Gammy on the other side, centering pass, trying to find Olsen. Andrew Lee sent it down deep to Eschliman. Puck stripped away by Eric Eustace. And this is the game surely the Eustace family over in America is going to be watching from. And hi to mom, hi to sister. My invitation for Eric Eustace's sister still remain to come out here to the Hong Kong League and play a season with us. I heard she's a pretty good player. Could
Looks
be
like another penalty for Eichmann. This one is flat.
Eschliman again. So Eschliman's in the box again. Pooner, is it? People call you Pooner? Pooner. Now they are running into a lot of penalty troubles. Are they unable to control their temper, or are the Toro Bulls just a little too fast and too aggressive, and they're drawing in all these penalties?
It looks like a penalty that's 200 feet from your net, so I'd say undisciplined penalty.
That's exactly what the Hong Kong Pandas might want to focus on not doing, because you see when the Toro Bulls sent Curtis Chan, Rex Koo, Jordan Stowe, Connor Quinn, and Eustace out there, and there's so many options out there for the Toro Bulls. They're just a lethal team. Everyone can skate. Part of the reason why the Toro Bulls are so good this season is they can pass. They find each other all the time. This team finds team chemistry very early on in the season, and that's also thanks to, in part, from some very good drafting. The players work very well, and the Toro Bulls has been a very good team from the get-go. And there's another goal by the Toro Bulls, 2-0 for the Bulls. And now, both goals, power play goals, and the Hong Kong Pandas have their work cut out for them.
Again, neutral zone, turnover, and back in, and you're pulling the puck out of your net. Quick hands by the Toro Bulls.
just like that, 2-0. I thought Hong Kong Panda's been playing pretty well in their zone for most of the first period so far, but the 2 penalties they gave up, it was just a test of the Toro Bulls' power play prowess, and the Bulls just showed them why they were the season champions, the first seeded team in regular season. 2 power play goals. And here comes Whitney Olsen. Olsen, Karl Mock on the side, centering pass to Karl Mock. Whitney Olsen. Bob Yan weaved past everyone for the shot and no goal. Getting back to his old habits. Perhaps a little too confident there. And here's another pass back to Yan. Andrew Lee. A great learning season for Andrew Lee. He's been improving quite a lot. Very quickly as well. Karl Mock is looking for someone and found Joe Cheng. But he was in pretty good position himself. Could have made the shot. Karl Mock trying to move it to Joe Cheng and found Curtis Chen instead on the other side. Curtin Cheng. The Cheng brothers, Curtin Cheng passes to Joe Cheng. Cheng to Cheng. Joe Cheng moves it past the blue line. To Curtin, back to Cheng. Very sharp angle, no shot. Centering pass to Curtin Cheng. It was a shot. Saved by Horace Chung. Not a difficult save by the goalie, but it was passed from behind the net out to the face-off dot. Had the pass been to the slot, it'd be a little more difficult for the goalie. But when you pass the puck out from behind the net to the face-off dot, the goalie's naturally standing where he's supposed to be. As long as the initial positioning was correct for the goalie, it would have been an easy save for Hornets Chung. Here's Rex Koo, another great player from the Toro Bulls. Also learned a great deal this season. You see a lot of players benefiting from the arrangements of the youth players. Oh, here's a great shot by Connor Quinn. Persons. Nice move. Almost gave it away. Now he gave it away to Connor Quinn. Deflection. Bobby Ann keeps it in the zone. Here's Eric Eustace. Eustace looking for Jordan So. Puck was blocked and it was sent back out into the neutral zone. Hong Kong Panda with one player making a change. Out comes Whitney Olsen. Olsen, we know he's not going to give up, especially in an important game like this. Goalie made the save, and we have a little break here so that we can thank our other sponsor in Hockey Worldwide, your #1 source for international hockey news. Hockey Worldwide, also follow them on your favorite social media platform, especially on Instagram. Hockey Worldwide, they cover international hockey news like the IIHF World Championships going on right now in Switzerland, and that's where our dear chairman of the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association is going to head to later tonight. With a shot by the Hong Kong Panda, intercepted by Toro Bulls. Kenji Wu coming in from the left side, tries to feed it to Brian Gill. Everyone missed, and now Max Chow hits the puck. Chow to Gill. Go back to Chow. No, down deep. Four players crowding around the puck. Bom Yan back to Max Chow with a long shot. This one through traffic, deflected off ball. Puck went to the corner. Now Curtis Chan against two red shirts. Brian Gill from behind, tapping for the pass. The Hong Kong Pandas having all sorts of trouble getting it out of their own zone. Here is number 14, Tim Hangland. Hangland forgot to bring his jersey last game. Remember to do it now this week. Our league commissioner Keith Fong reminded me to call out every single player who forgot to bring his jersey. That's what I did. It's not me. It's Keith Fong. not me.
Requested by the commissioner.
As requested, yes, you got it right. Whitney Olsen, close game, 2 goals, but for the last 10 minutes, well, no, actually for the last, I'd say 12 to 14 minutes, it's been all horribles. To tell from the shot count, 17-7. Most of that was due to consecutive power plays given up by the Pandas. Under 2 minutes to go. Here's Jordan So coming out with their puck in their own zone. Here to Ying Yeung. Yeung to Koo. Koo to Quinn. Quinn skating in. Wrapped around along the blue line. Jordan So the slapper. Saved. The stick saved by Moses Fung. Very nice passing by the Toro Bulls. Their ability to keep that connection live in the offensive zone is key to their success so far this game, but we do have a lot of time remaining in the game. Here's Eustace with a shot. That one went wide. On the right side, Max Chow, cross-ice feed to Connor Quinn. And now we have Albert Kersons. Kersons going in on the right of Xian Yi. Max Chow.
Good save on that last part of the breakaway. Rexco with quick hands, but that is saved by the Bulls.
Under 20 seconds to go. That would do it for the first period. 2-0 to score. And
I would say it's a period of turnovers. I counted 7 turnovers at the blue line by Hong Kong Panda and 1 by the Toro Bulls. So that's the game story so far.
Second period just underway. Shots on goals 20-7. That's brutal for the Hong Kong Panda, but they're still hanging in there. It's just 2 goals scored. Both teams have switched sides. We apologize for the silence there as we're trying to get League Commissioner Keith Fong in for an interview. And that's another stoppage. Great save. A minute in to the second period. Give it away to Rex 2, and Olsen gets it, and it's an offside call. Jimmy Poon down by 2 goals, and the Toro Bulls having all sorts of success in the first period. What's the key for the Hong Kong Pandas in the second period?
Well, they gotta start playing in the offensive zone. They haven't spent enough time there. The more you spend time in their zone, the higher chance you're gonna win. And right now, very little room in the middle as they're both clogging up the middle pretty good. So I think we're gonna see some icings coming up.
So we are getting our league commissioner, Keith Fong. Let me just bring him in to the mix here. And Keith Fong has been doing a great job for the league this season, and we're honored to have him in. And here comes Keith. Keith, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you barely, but let me move to another quiet spot here, because maybe a little bit better out here. But here with Sherman Chen, chairman of the Hong Kong China Icon Facility. Hi, everyone.
Well, Sherman, thanks for being here. You will have to speak a little louder. Keith had a louder voice, but your voice is a little too gentle here. We know you're a handsome, one of the most handsome chairmen here in Hong Kong.
The volume's quite low here.
All right, so we are in the final game here, the gold medal game. Thanks for hosting the games here. What do you see for the next season in Hong Kong League?
What was your question again? What do you see for next season for Hong Kong League?
Well, I mean, this is an amazing season. I mean, this is the first ever Hong Kong league. I think the league belongs to the communities and Hong Kong. It's a high-level games, and yeah, I think this is a very successful season. I'm looking forward to the next season very soon, after summer.
And we heard you are leaving Hong Kong. Are you going to Thailand for a little private vacation, or are you going out to work?
Where are you going?
Now I'm going to Zurich for the IHF Congress, as you know. Yeah, we're presenting Hong Kong and try to see if we can have more regional development for Hong Kong. You know, to work together with career federations, you know, Chinese Taipei's and the rest of the country in Asia, and want to grow Asia hockey together.
And we know Hong Kong hosted a record number of World Championship tournaments this year with 3. Now you're going to the meeting again. Are you going to bring back more than 3 tournaments for next season?
Well, you know the answer. Well, honestly, I would love to, but then I would love to urge government if they can consider to have a permanent winter sports stadium. If that happens, that will be the next time we're hosting the World Championship game in Hong Kong, and looking forward to make that happen.
And we are also interested in knowing about corporate sponsorship for ice hockey here in Hong Kong. We have seen a lot of sponsors at the World Championships. Are you looking to bring in more sponsorship for the Hong Kong League and the Club League for the next season?
I mean, interesting questions. I think we never really have a hockey culture here, therefore, when I try to look for sponsors, it's a little bit hard for me to push for it. But then, ever since the World Championship game was hosting in Hong Kong, there's more interest on ice hockey right now in Hong Kong, and it definitely has a positive impact in terms of sponsorship as well.
Thank you. Final question I have for you: Toro Bowls or Hong Kong Panda?
Well, that's a tricky question. You know, I think both teams are doing very well tonight. This is only the second period. It's only 3-2 right now. My bet is it could be an OT.
All right, thank you, Sherman, for being with us, and we'll let you enjoy the rest of the game. And that was Sherman Chan, chairman for the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association.
Thank you, gentlemen. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that was Sherman Chan, the chairman for the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association. I know he thought he couldn't quite hear us well, but I'm sure we all hear him well and loud and clear here online. And we also want to thank all the viewers who have logged in. We do have a great number of viewers watching from all over the world. Shout out to those who are watching from North America. I know there's quite a number of you out there in Canada and in the USA. And of course, players from Hong Kong, China as well. Rex Koo going in. Ying Yang with a long shot through traffic. Toro is still maintaining their dominance. During a little chat there with our chairman Sherman Chan. Score is still 2-0. Jordan So with another shot, and Moses Fung doing everything he can to keep his team in the game. Now, Pooner, I know keeping your team in the game is such a cliche. The coaches say that, team captains say that. Now, me as a goalie, I certainly hear my fair share of it. But you know, as a veteran hockey player, how much does that play into affecting the game?
Well, as you see your goalie make more and more saves, you feel like every save gives you a chance to win, and it really inspires you to work harder and work smarter.
And we'll see if the Hong Kong Pandas can get some of that confidence from Moses Fung, because he's doing really well. 23 shots faced, 21 saves already. Here's Rex Koo, Jordan So, back to Eustace. Eustace sideways pass to Connor Quinn. Quinn with the puck back to Eustace. Eustace to So, back to Eustace, and look at that passing there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 passes. Never a disconnection. And now Persons with the puck out all on his own with a shot. Perhaps a little too centered. And a great save by Hornstrom. Eustace with a shot, hit a leg. That one bounced away from danger, but still in play. Bobby Yan, cross ice speed. Now pinned into the corner is Connor Quinn, number 9. The number 9 on either team, Joe Cheng, Tom Allen, and it's an offside call. And I think we might have a penalty. It's a hooking call.
Just back to the goaltending while you are having that interview. What a couple saves during that 1 minute interview. That's just keeping your team in it, and it could easily be 3-0, 4-0 right now.
The power play for the Hong Kong Panda. I think it's their first power play, if I'm remembering correctly. And because Moses Fung has been such a good goalie for the Hong Kong Pandas, all they need now is a goal to jumpstart everything so they can be on their way to a competitive game. But right now, everything is going against the Hong Kong Pandas except for their goalie. Cleared by the Torvalds. Moses Fung played it back to Olsen. Olsen to Allen. Allen looking for Kersons. Very smart play there, and Olsen mishandled the puck. Almost gave it away to Rex Crew. And he did. Crew with the puck. Skates along the blue line. Very smart play again. I like this. Well, I can't say kid. Well, I should say kid. He's under 20. I like this kid. He's a very smart player. A little smallish in size. But he uses his weight very well. He's not afraid to throw a hit. He plays aggressive. He's physical. He never shies away from the action, and he scores the odd goals here and there. And I don't know, in a couple of years, he's going to be one of the top players here in Hong Kong, if not already. Block save, a blocked shot, puck bounce into the neutral zone. Yam Yi to Kersons to Olsen. Olsen to Watt. Watt with a shot. This one blocked. Eschleman to Yam Yi. Back to Eschleman. Jovi Watt in front of the net. Olsen with a shot. This one hit Curtis Chan. Kersons up close to Watt, and a glove save by Hornstrom.
Just on Rex too. It's really hard to hit a guy when he's like 2 feet off the ground. His low center of gravity and the way he rides his edges, it's just difficult to hit him.
13 seconds to go in the power play. 11:05 to go in the second period in this exciting gold medal game between the Torvalds and the Hong Kong Panda. And it's Yam Yi coming in from the left side, quickly stripped away the puck. And now Jordan So offside. And that's a little shot way past the whistle. And I wonder why there's nobody going after Connor Quinn. Was it a goal? No, it's not a goal.
It's offside.
Yeah,
it's
it's
offside.
It's way past the whistle, and there was a shot on the goalie. And I don't know. Every single team I played for, my players would have rushed. I don't like it. I don't encourage it, and I always tell my players, "Hey, I'm okay." But it always takes a great effort to get my players not to go after the guy. So, because hey, I'm not hurt. I don't mind. But a lot of players do. A lot of goalies do. Here is Jordan So, backhands it down deep. Connor Quinn skates, stops and spins around. Tries to get it back to Eustace. So, it's getting into the slot area. Very nice. A good player. Very, very smart. A great passer. And he also has a great shot. Also, he's always in the right places. And if the younger players, if a parent is watching the game, show this game to your kids. Tell them to watch number 50 in white. Look at where he goes. Everywhere he goes, every single move he makes, he never wastes a single second on ice. He's always moving towards the right places, always busting to create chances for teammates. And if he's controlling puck, he's controlling play, he's always looking around for that pass. Very smart player to watch. Textbook player. Always, and one of the things about Jordan, so he's always full of energy, intense, and always in the game. You rarely see him out of it at all. You don't see him do that at all. So he's just a feisty, always in the game guy. Sometimes he just get a little too feisty, a little too emotional. That's the part where you guys don't learn from him. But you just have to strike a right balance. And today, Jordan So is just demonstrating that this is how good a player he is. He's just part of the, when you dissect the Toro Bulls, they have Bob Nyan, they have Jordan So, they have Eustace. Every single one of them has a different function, so to speak. Just like Gunnar and I, we don't get to play, which is sad, but we do have a part in this league.
We got room for inline on Tuesday nights, though. Anyone want to play, let us know.
Yeah, sign up.
It's a little bit hot on Tuesdays.
We also have the Club League on Saturday nights. Club League resumed action 2 nights ago here at Lohas Rink after a month-long hiatus. My English, man. So kids, stay in school, man. Get your studies, get your degree, and don't be like Uncle Scott. And we do have their last regular season game coming up this Saturday night, also here at Lohas Rink. And they'll be playing the playoffs very soon. And it's unimaginable. Their season is stretching all the way into July. Here's Joby Wilder breakaway. Joby Wed! And that's a goal. That's a goal.
5-hole. Nice goal.
We do apologize for getting to switch back to the main camera. Here is Joby Weld with a goal. Very, very quick movement there. Look at it again. This one's 5-hole. Beats the goalie clean. Some chippy moves here by the Hong Kong Panda. Here comes Joe Chang on the right side, the left side. Gets it back to Karl Mok. Players screaming for penalties, but none of them are going to get anything. Tall Bulls shouted for one, and now the Hong Kong Pandas looking to get one of their own. Ying Yung getting in close. And we have a whistle.
And again, I just want to point out a goal as a result of a turnover in the middle.
That's the trip Toro Bulls were complaining about. (26-16), the shot count, the difference between the shot count remains at 10 shots. It hasn't changed much. But for the Hong Kong Pandas, it hasn't gotten any worse. It's a sign of things turning around, and evident by the goal they scored. Now the game is a one-goal game. So I'm as much as I'm a stat guy, statistics only tell you so much about a game, and in a crucial game like this one, the gold medal game, anything can happen. But still, we're sticking to our pre-game prediction that a hot goalie is going to decide this game. With 26 shots already faced, Moses Fung is matching that description. Of course, Horns Chung is no slouch. 16 shots faced and made 15 of them. Some of them really decent saves though, too. Whitney Olsen. Esselman tries to wrap around. Rebound to Olsen. Olsen finds no room to shoot, so moves it out back to Tom Allen, and Tim Allen bats the puck back in. And we have the lines person pointing fingers into the sky. What was that, Timmy? You don't
That
know.
one I didn't see.
It's probably gloving the puck down from midair and batting it back into the attacking zone, but I don't quite recognize that. I thought it was a disco move.
It's a new disco move. New disco move.
2-1 to score. Face up in the Bulls zone. 6:02 remaining in the second period of this gold medal game. Tonight we will be playing the gold medal game first, and then the bronze medal game second. The bronze medal game will feature the Black Dragons versus the Aviators. The second seeded team versus the fourth seeded team. That one will be on right after the gold medal game. And of course, we will have the award presentation after this game. The league championship trophy, as well as the medals. Albert Kersons tripped up, gets back a little slow, and now goes in for a change. See the Hong Kong Panda, the forwards, Olsen, Karl Mark, Joe B. Watt, Joe Cheng, and the Persons. They're not connecting as well as the Toro Bulls. That's the main difference between these two teams. It's a lot of individual efforts. And when they try to make the passes, they've been interceptions after interceptions. And I don't know, it could be, well, what do you think, Pooner? Is it because of the Toro Bulls playing great defensively, plugging up all those passing lanes, or are the Hong Kong Pandas not passing well enough?
Well, I think there's not much room out there, so they're forced to make some passes like that.
When you compare these two teams, the pass success rate is certainly going to be very different. We don't have those stats. Hopefully in, I don't know, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, a decade, we will have some of those stats readily available for our dear viewers. So right now you just have to trust me and Pooner on what we see as an onside play by the Toro Bulls. Eustace with the puck wraps around. Jacob Rumble in front of the net. In front of the net also number 59, Jörg Frischi. I apologize to Jörg Frischi if I butchered your name throughout the season because I don't know how else. I remember, I think that's what I was told. If I'm doing it wrong, let me know in the comments. Longtime veteran player here in Hong Kong, China. Glad to see him out here in Hong Kong League. And I think the Hong Kong League provides a platform for a lot of players to come back to play a good level of ice hockey here in Hong Kong. Because, you know, the leagues here we have would last at least a decade or even more, 2 decades. It's been fragmented. And the players are scattered into different leagues. It's such a great opportunity for players here because we have the association stepping up to have this centralized league and to draw in the best players as well as the best young players in our system. And I hope this continues, and I've already heard that the association is already preparing for the next season. They will also have a summer league going on. I don't have the exact details right now, but do stay tuned to hkcih8.com, which is going to be the official website for the association for the latest news. They also have a Facebook group, a Facebook page, and an Instagram account. An easy search can get you to those places, or of course you can always stay tuned to our YouTube channel here on YouTube, and while you're at it, you know, click that thumbs up button. I don't really care about subscriptions because it's not my channel, but if you give me a thumbs up, that's something to tell the boss, hey, you know, Scotty, you know, you should re-sign him for next season. Under 3 minutes to go in the second period. Very, very tight game here. It's a 1-goal game. And despite being outshot, the Hong Kong Pandas, they are not going away. And they are just hanging in there. I don't see a lot of upside to this Hong Kong Panda team, right? So far?
I don't see enough shots, but there's just no room in the middle, and they're icing it because there's no room.
But hey, it's a long game. We still have another 20-something minutes to play in this period, and all it takes is a breakaway, an odd-man rush, a little mistake, the Torabol snake, and it's just, you know, for the Hong Kong Panda, I think what they do have as an advantage is they do have some great players who have great speed, and they can make those great rushes. So maybe that's the game they're playing. They're waiting for that perfect chance to get that stretch pass out so Joby Watt or Persons or Olsen or even Joe Cheng can move it up there and beat that goalie. Oh no! It's a goal by the Toro Bulls just before the end of the second period. And the Toro Bulls, Eric Eustace for the shot. And I think Bong Yan has the rebound. Eustace make that shot, bad rebound. And Bob Yan was a little too fast for the defender to catch up to. And put the rebound into the empty net. 3-1 Toro Bulls. And they've regained the 2-goal lead. That's probably an offside call. Andy Lee decided it's not offside. He has a better angle. Rumble. Eugene Lee in with the interception to Tommy Allen, and that's going to be offside. 1:35 to go in the second. 12 shots separating between these two teams. And it's a 3-1 game in favor of the Toro Bulls. Estelman, Olsen. Just like that, play was broken up, but kept in by Eugene Lee. Sent it back in, and that's the difference between these two teams. When you see the Toro Bulls, they keep that puck in the offensive zone for such a long time. You know, players can move around. They can have all the time in the world, or almost. In a period, they want to move until they create just the right shot. And when you compare that to the Hong Kong Pandas, their play up from this very short-lived Joby Wap, and that's it for the possession. And now it's back out into the neutral zone. That's something the Hong Kong Pandas need to address in this intermission. Oh, another near goal. Great save by Moses Kung. "12 more seconds to go. Three more seconds to go. Andrew Lee, one last shot. No. That would do it for 2 periods. 3-1 the score. Toro Bulls leading Hong Kong Panda by 2 goals.
Is that save at the very end of the period going to come back and haunt the Toro Bulls? We'll see in the 3rd period.
Quarter of 3rd period coming up next. 3-1 Toro Bulls with 2 goals in lead. Now, if you were to offer a single piece of advice to each of the teams, what would it be? What would they be?
I have to say there is no bad shots once you enter the offensive zone. You can shoot that puck anytime. They all have a chance.
Have you heard of that before? Sounds like coach talk. We tried to listen into the team chat in between during the intermission, but I think the teams are being a little discreet, perhaps not wanting to let the other team know what they want to do. But for the Toro Bulls, I think so far they've been doing everything right for the 3rd period. I think all they need to do is to keep doing what they've been doing, and it should be okay. And for the Pandas, unless they can find a better way to move the puck in the attacking zone, they'll just have to wait for the Toro Bulls to make a mistake. And also, I think it's important for them to stay out of the box, because I don't think they can afford to give up any more time, more power play time to the Toro Bulls. The Hong Kong Pandas need every single second they can get to tie this game up. And all they need is a tying goal. They don't need to win it outright. If this is the final game, we'll play until we have a winner. Minute and a half gone in the final regulation period. Shot count 34-18. That's a massive difference between these two teams. Ryan Gill's getting in on the right with a check onto the boards. And not much physicality in this game so far. That's a little surprising given that this is a gold medal game, but we're in the third period and we do expect teams to get desperate. And there will be more hits, but on the other side of the picture, the teams are afraid to, or I wouldn't say afraid, but they don't want to pick up a penalty because the game is so tight in terms of the score. That's understandable. That's a bad pass from the Hong Kong Panda, gave the puck away. Centering pass, and they score! Bad giveaway from behind the net. And a Torbo scores.
Turnovers.
That's what you said, right? To score. We'll get the reverse angle to you at the next stoppage. Here is Andrew Lee to Kirstens. Now Kirstens is an interesting case. He's been missing so much time from the team mid-season, out with an undisclosed long-term injury. He was away for a couple months at least. And let's play that goal from the reverse angle again. Here's Moses Funk. And look at that pass out to the slot area to Eustace. And when you leave Eustace out in the center of the slot, no one near him, he's just going to put that puck into the net. So that's what he did. And Allen with a long shot, gloved down by Horace Chern. And before the game, we talked about the hotter goalie is going to decide the game. I think the Torbos broke Moses down already.
Still a little early, but I have to say that if not for those saves by Moses, I mean, this could be 6-1, 7-1.
Ying Yerim at number 15 ran into the boards. We do expect to play the physical side of things to ramp up a little bit towards the end. Connor Quinn with a little backhander and saved by the goalie. Now down by 3 goals, the Hong Kong Pandas. See, Quinn tried to lift the puck up with a backhander right in front of Moses Funk. Funk made that save right there. We do apologize for having to film the game at this angle and the precision. We cannot get the camera to another floor. The ice rink is in a shopping center, and this is not a purpose-built arena for ice hockey, so we do not have access to a good vantage point from anywhere higher up. The rink does not own any space
penalty
in the floors above this level here. And there's going to be a penalty against Torbos. Ying Yang is out for 2 minutes. Now maybe a lifeline for the Hong Kong Pandas.
They need some traffic in front of this net on this power play.
Ying is in the box for 2 minutes if the Hong Kong Pandas want to come back. This is it. They will want to score something during this power play because this is going to be their best chance. And soon after, and the lines person is saying that
The puck touched someone on the bench, so the puck will have to come back for a face-off in the defensive zone.
The Hong Kong Pandas cannot afford to lose any more time because they do need a lot of time. They're down by 3 goals. They played the game for 44 minutes already. And using 44 minutes, they've managed to score 1 goal. So unless they've all of a sudden figured out how to break down the Toro Bulls, they better score in this power play. Minute 40 seconds to go. Here's Olsen. Olsen to the Eschleman. Eschleman shooting through traffic. Persons with the shot and brings it back out to Olsen. Olsen with a long shot. Nobody there to pick it up. Persons with possession. Well played, keeping it in. It's been all Hong Kong Panda in this power play. Minute 13 to go in the power play. Eschleman. Yam Yi, and they score! And now we have a game. Yami from the goal line on the right of the screen. Let's see what it did. The goalie, it hits the goalie's stick.
Unfortunate goal.
And it bounced back into the net. That's a weird and odd one. But a goal is a goal at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how you score it. And if the Hong Kong Panda can come back and try to game up, Yam Yi's goal will be the very important crucial one that starts it all. But now the Toro Bulls are coming back. Here is Bob Ngan. Puck stripped away by Tom Allen. Allen with the puck. Bangs it off the boards. Intercepted by Max Chow. Max playing a great game today, manning the right point. Very effective, very safe. Angeline on the offside, unable to muscle the puck past Max Chow. But here is Joe Cheng back to Tom Allen with a shot. Ryan Gill again plays onside. Tom Gan. Kenji Wu looking for a pass. Joe Cheng skates around, gave it away to Bob Yan. Tom Allen chases after the puck, corrals it, sends it out of the way. Panda making the change. A long pass to nowhere. Max Chow picks it up, spins around to Jacob Rumble. Nice move there by Rumble. Gets it to Jörg Frischke with a shot. This one went wide. Another shot. This one pass saved by the goalie and Rumble there to pick up the puck. 14 minutes to go. 2-goal game here. 36-21 the shot count in front of the goalie again. And now the Hong Kong Panda breaks it out. Hong Kong Panda, it's an offside play. Olsen has escaped back. Hurton Cheng with the puck, and that's going to be nothing. As the front lines person says it's touched by the Pandas as it enters their own zone. 13:36 to go. Eschleman with the puck. Onside play. Eschleman weaves his way into the zone. Picked up by Jacob Rumble. Hurton Cheng gets it down deep on the right side. Nobody there to pick it up. But Olsen is there now. Dumps it back in. Hurton Cheng dumps it into the corner. Eschleman to Olsen. Olsen missed, and Jacob Rumble picks it up. Rumble to Eustace. And it's an offside call. Good call by the Lions person, Andy Lee. 4-2 to score, 13:02 to go in the final regulation period.
That save at the very end of the second is looking big right now. Very big.
Shot count is 36-21 in this gold medal game. Teams are back to 5-5. Eustace steals the puck in the individual zone. Tries to get it to Jordan. So I was one more. It's going to come to me. It's going to be Michael Jordan. For those who doesn't listen in often, I get that's a huge shot. The goalie sprang across the crease and threw a stick out. And look at Moses Fung sprawling across, and it was lucky for him the puck was a little too high and it missed the net. I was saying that I'm starting to confuse Michael Jordan and Jordan So. The same way I confused Horace Stern with Horace Grant. And Rex Koo with Rexton Quinn. And Connor Quinn with Connor McDavid and Quinn Hughes. And then Glenn Gill with Brian Hill. You know, that's what aging does to you. I don't know. Sooner or later, I'm going to confuse Sherman Chan with somebody else. Good thing he has a unique name. And Sherman is helping out as a bench helper. He's opening up the penalty box gates.
Way to go, Sherman.
Way to go, Sherman. Right, and for some reason, Keith Fong is nowhere to be seen. He's chatting with Rhett Warren, Rhett Wilcox. Where did Warren come from? Oh no! Yeah, Keith is doing all that. Well, Sherman Chan's doing all that work for Keith Fong. Well, here's another chance for the Hong Kong Panda. Another power play for them. They scored on. They did kind of scored on that last one. And now bobbing in with the puck with a between the leg shot. That one went high. Hong Kong Panda. Great chance for them to get closer to that goal, game-tying goal. Down by 2 goals. Kirsten with the puck. Finds Olsen on the other side. Olsen back to Kirstens. A lot of player movement in front of the net. Kirstens with a shot there. Blocked and in front of traffic. Goalie made a blocker save. Tom Allen with the puck. Behind the net. Tries to center it. Blocked by Ed Eustace. Eustace backhands it out of the zone into the Panda zone. And Moses Fong gets it. The long pass to Eschleman. Eschleman tries to get it to Kirstens and picked up by Jordan So. Jordan So ran into Yan Yi. No whistles there. Yi to Joey Watt. Joey Watt been playing great for the goal for the Hong Kong Panda this game here. Yan Yi past the blue line. Back to Eschleman, took a hit. And we're going to have some action there. Teams are relatively calm here. And Andrew Lee trying to go after Jordan So. No, that's not Jordan. It's trying to go after Max Chow. Players talking among each other. Olsen talking to Jordan So. Definitely not happy. Lots of chatter, but let's take a replay on what happened here. Now we see Yami taking the puck into the blue line, into the board. And a hit, an elbow by Jordan So into the player wall. It looks like a high elbow. Take a look at the replay again. Now let's take a look at the puck handler, and he leaves the puck off, and now 50, it's a hit to me, it's a hit to the jaw.
Looks like it targeted the head. I think that is a determined call.
So we are not seeing the clock on the boards yet.
I think he's going to get one penalty. Oh, let's see. Hold on.
Now the referees hasn't reviewed it yet, so I'm thinking it's going to be a 2-minute.
I think they're both getting penalties.
Oh.
Yeah. I think this is going to be both penalties. Both of them getting.
Well, okay. So it's what do you call it? Coincidental minor.
That's a coincidental.
I suppose it's a minor because there's no clock on the clock. So it's a 4 on the, no, it's still a 5 and 4. 8 more seconds to go for the power play, and that would do it. And now Bobby Yan with the one-on-one. He mishandled the puck. Perhaps should have shot the puck a little earlier. Hopefully it's just not going to come back and bite him. Ying Yung with the puck. Bob Yan a little sticky to the puck today. But he's certainly the go-to guy for the Toro Bulls when it comes to being a target man. The players are most definitely looking for Bobby Yan. And that's going to be an offside call. Another shot after the whistle. And nobody's doing anything, so that's kind of surprising. But let's take a look at
a little bit late. A little bit.
Take a look at that hit again. Yami going in. Now, why was there a coincidental penalty? Probably because Angeli went back and retaliated.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So unfortunately, my replay didn't get to the very end of it. And that's why we have referees, not just review cameras and replays. 4-2 to score, 9 minutes to go. This gold medal game between the Toro Bulls and Hong Kong Pandas. One of the more watched games here during the season. Here comes Joey Watt, sideway pass to Kersons, and I think they score. He did. Kersons scoring a very crucial goal, and they are within one. My, oh my, what a game. Joey Watt moving in with a backhand pass to Kersons. And Kersons just bangs it in and open it. And that just shows you how much this league is contributing to the development of Hong Kong. You know, Joey Watt, I'm not afraid to say it, he's just a puck hog. When you watch him in the lower, or the youth league, because he's the superstar there. Everyone looks to Joey Watt and gives him the puck. And all he needs to do is the puck handles his way through all the way into the attacking zone and shoot. He's going to do all the work on his own. But making that transition to the adults league is a totally different beast.
And they're going to get a chance to tie this up on a tripping penalty because of the speed of Kirsten coming around there.
And Joey Watt, he's been learning how to play in this adult league very well. I thought it's going to take him a long time, but he's making the adjustment. He's a very smart player. And, you know, had it been half a year ago, what we saw right there, Joey Watt, he would have made that shot on his own. I don't know, he would have tried a Michigan, he would have try to wrap around, but today he knew Persons or Olsen is going to be there on the other side. He trusted his teammates, he made the pass, and sure enough, Persons was there, and that's the third goal, and now they're within 1 goal. And the Hong Kong Pandas with another power play. Talk about lifelines, they're getting like multiple lifelines in a row. It's like when you're watching that old-time trivia game show.
Yeah.
You're getting, unlimited ice, not lifelines. You get a call a friend. You got to, ask the audience to vote. You get 50-50.
Call a friend.
And now you've used your 50-50, and you get 50-50 again, and you score. So hey, now the tide is turning, as we were talking about earlier in this game. All they needed to do is to hang in there, because you never know when the tide is turning. You never know when the Torval's gonna, make a mistake. And right now, I think things. Oh no! Persons is going into the box.
They're both getting one.
Jordan So is getting into the box.
They're both getting one.
So and Persons both getting into the box, and
this only hurts Hong Kong Panda. It's unnecessary again.
it only hurts Hong Kong Panda because Persons is such an important player. I'm not saying Jordan So is not an important player for the here is this is more like a gold medal game. Now teams are getting more desperate. Hey, everything is going according to our script. We're just doing a great job here. But I mean, we were saying Persons off, Jordan So's off. Persons more of it affects the Pandas more. It's because the Toro Bulls have such a deep team. And even with Jordan So out of the lineup, they have Bob Yan, they have Eric Eustace, Connor Quinn, Brian Gill, they have the Curtis Chan, Max Chow playing great today. And for the Hong Kong Panda, Curtis is such an integral part of the team. But hey, Whitney Olsen is a great player. He always steps it up. Now it's a great time to see him step up. Here's Olsen. Jovi went with a shot, blocked by traffic, and Torbo sends it down deep. Oh, Moses Fung going way out. Very risky play there. Eschleman, Andrew Lee goes in, down low, spins around with a blind pass, intercepted by the Toro Bulls. Mistake made by the Hong Kong Pandas. Connor Quinn coming in, turnover. Connor Quinn tries to wrap around, taking it back, kill some time off the clock. 58 seconds to go in the power play for the Hong Kong Pandas. A 1-goal game between these two teams. 7:09 remaining in the third. Connor Quinn again, going in, moving it back, wasting time. And Connor Quinn alone shaved at least 20 seconds off the clock. Olsen behind the net, directing traffic. Olsen to Yami. Interception by Brian Gill to Rex Koo. Back to Brian Gill. Rex Koo slowly skating towards the crease area. 8 seconds remaining in the power play. Now Hong Kong Panda gets it. Jovi Wan with the puck, looking for a pass. Now he makes the pass on to the left side. Andrew Lee unable to get it. And stopped by the goalie by Horrence Chung. 4-3 with 6:17 remaining in regulation time. Hong Kong Pandas with a goal to chase. And we'll keep an eye out on both goalies. Notably, Hong Kong Panda and Wendy might pull the goalie when the teams might want to call a timeout. I need a timeout.
Note the no change rule for the Toro Bulls. on a puck that's put on horns past the blue line.
Ryan Gill turns around, finds Ingram. Stolen by Joe Chang, but intercepted by Brian Gill the other side. Ken Ji-woo dumps it in. Moses Strong made a play. Rex Koo with the interception. Tries to bank it off the board. Stolen by Max Chow. Max Chow very well played today. One of the best players for the Toro Bulls. He might have scored, but you know it's heroes like these, like Max Chow, the silent, quiet contributors, playing very, very solidly defensively, and also playing well as a point man. Nice stretch pass, and it's an offside play. Take a look at the offside again. I know Timmy has it, and it's an offside play.
And the worst part, face-off goes all the way back.
5:16 to go in regulation time. Our chairman, Sherman Chan, looking at the watch right now. Very worried about the game delaying into overtime and causing him to miss the flight. I'm sure he doesn't want to miss the flight at all. Maybe he has to now. And of course, Toro Bowl fans, we do have a good number of Toro Bowl fans in the audience today. They don't want the game to go over overtime. They want to win this outright. Here is Eustace with a shot. It's one and wide. And now it's nail-biting time for fans everywhere. Fans of both teams chants around. Both goalies for fault. These are times when goalies are dialed in. They are so concentrated. Oh, here is a whistle, and we will have a penalty against Assess and Albert Kirstens down. Jordan So's pleading to Craig Moselle. And with the body language, we're guessing it's Jordan So heading to the box.
And it's going to be charging, I think. Yeah, that's going to be charging.
A golden opportunity for the Hong Kong Pandas. Surprisingly, there's no timeouts called. 4-3 is the score. The Hong Kong Pandas still getting unlimited lifelines here in the third period. For some reason, the Torbo's been getting into penalty trouble in the third period. But lucky for them, the Hong Kong Pandas haven't been able to capitalize on too many of them. They did for once, at least. The Hong Kong Pandas better score because I don't know how much this stream of lifelines gonna come. Puck tied up in the face-off circle. Here's Olsen. Lost the puck to Bob Ngan. Ngan sends it down. Jovi Watt picking it up. Watt to Kirsten. Skips over Kirsten's stick. A little unlucky there. And it's going to be icing against the Pandas. 4:16 to go in regulation. A one-goal game. For those who thought this was going to be a blowout game, sorry. That's not what you are going to get. It's a tight game between these two teams. The Hong Kong Pandas, they refuse to give up. Here they are late in the third period. They're looking at a very real chance to tie the game up. And now here Kirstens. Kirstens wraps around, and no goalie made the save. Look at Kirstens coming in from the right side, tries to wrap around, hits the padding around the goal. unable to get it on net. 39-27 the shot count. Here is Joby Watt to Olsen. Olsen down deep. Kersons. Oh, to Joby Watt, and they score! They score! They've tied the game. Hong Kong Panda ties the game up. 4-4 tie.
Scotty, just think of all those saves that were made at the end of the second period. And here we are, 4-4.
Joby Watt, very nice shot there. I don't know how he got it that angle. He was aiming for the far side, but towards the opposite side of the goalie's shoulder. And they've tied the game. And here's Eschliman spraying the goalie with ice. And once again, the players are quite happy, well, quite mellow with these kind of things. Well, to be fair to Eschliman, he did tap on the goalie's chest pads, just to apologize a little.
He did do a tap, you're right.
But normally, the defenders don't care about the tap, the friendly tap, they just go after him.
Oh.
Well, here comes Olsen. Now, Olsen, oh! Now, we heard a whistle, and there was the goal. I did hear the whistle before the goal.
I heard it too.
But I don't know.
I heard it too.
I heard a whistle, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
It happened way before, no.
I would say way before, but it was surely, but let's take a look what it was for, though. The net's off. And that's no way a goal. It was off. Had the net been on, it would not have been a goal. So it's a fair play. It's a great call by the referee, or is it a non-call? It's a great call by the referee.
Great non-call by the referee.
Great non-call, great callish, non-callish. Well, nail-biting time. Around 3 minutes to go. Game is tied between these two teams. We'll see. We have to go into overtime. It's an onside play. Joby Watt. I was gonna say it's a testament to the success of this league here. Seeing youngster Joby Watt improving all along the season. In the final minutes of the game, he scored the game-tying goal. Was it him? Yeah, he was. Well, he contributed. He was him. The game-tying goal by Joby Watt. He outperformed Whitney Olsen, outperformed Kersons. Easily the best player for the Toro Bulls, and we have another near goal here on the Panda zone. Something is wrong with the Panda net here. Keeps coming loose.
Face off outside.
I see the player coming in, and no, he ran into the post.
Yeah, that's why face off outside.
Yeah, we're lucky Moses Fung is not injured, but he looks tired. Just leaning on his thighs. 39 shots faced, 35 saves for Moses Fung. Not a very, very heavy night for him, but with the amount of puck possession of the Toro Bulls, there's very little time for Moses Fung to take breaks, so that's probably what tires him down. And it's not going to be good for him if the game goes into extra time, because Torrance Chung is going to be refresher goalie. Here is the Hong Kong Panda, Joe Chang in front of the net. Max Chow, again, my favorite player for the Toro Bulls this game. Protects this goalie. He was right in front of the goalie. He stood his ground, pushed away the attacking player, and hung on for the whistle. 2:09 to go in regulation time. Gold medal game. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces around the rink. People coming to the rink just to watch this important game, this championship game between these two teams. Of course, their parents, fans, friends. Students of the coaches, I believe, I presume. We have a lot of coaches here on both teams. Bob Yan, coach for the CSA organization. Whitney Olsen for the East. I mean for East. Oh, Jordan So with the goal. Wow, wow, wow. Now let's take a break. Let's do a breakdown on this. Jordan So unchecked. That was a mistake by the defenders for the Hong Kong Panda. Look at Jordan So, he's right there. Nobody around him, all alone, and now he has all that time, and he just picked his spot. Nothing Moses Fung could do, and it's just bad. What do you think about a goal? Let's play that replay again.
Obviously, someone missed their job there on the face-off. Yeah, he is. Yeah, into the center. Probably the center could have taken that back. Really tough goal to give up late.
It's a very cliche-ish thing to say. It's a coach favorite. When you're on ice, you're always looking around you. You're always looking for something to do. If you look around, you see nobody when you're defending. Really, you look around, you see nobody around you. Something's wrong. But as an attacker, if you look around, you see nobody around you, then you may be doing something right, which is what Jordan So did. And that just circles back to what I was saying earlier. You know, kids, parents, you want to learn hockey, you want to learn from a great player, just watch this game. Don't look at the puck, look at Jordan So. Take a look at how he moves around the ice, where he positions himself. He's always making room for himself. He's always creating opportunities, and that's what a great player does. And that's what Jordan So is this game. And that goal was huge for the Toro Bulls. And now less than a minute to go, 1-goal game. Toro Bulls leading by 1 goal. Moses Fung off the ice for the next red attacker. They're playing with an empty net. Now it's going to be icing. No, Bob Yan beats up icing, and Tom Allen sprawling save, and we have a whistle with 35.4 seconds to go. They've called the time already. So play is going to go on. Moses Fung's going to be in the net.
And you're going to see Whitney take off down the boards, that side boards here.
And I suppose Joey Westbrook going to be playing a huge role here. And his mission's probably going to be very simple. Just skate up the ice, look for the pass, and go towards the goalie. And 26 seconds to go. Gold medal on the line here. And it's going to be icing. No, no, no. What a front linesman waved it off. But he decided to call it anyhow. So play is going to be brought back to the Hong Kong Panda zone with 18.7 seconds to go. It's a 1-goal game. The Toro Bulls led the game for almost the entire game. They outshot the Pandas. The Pandas never gave up. They've hung on. They've tied the game, but they couldn't hang on long enough. With about a minute to go, they gave up a goal. Oh no! What happened? I could not believe what I have just seen. Oh my goodness. What happened here?
I can't.
I know my voice is going to be on memes and clips and shorts, but look, you don't give up because you're down. You shoot the puck towards the net, and the goalie made a boo-boo. Let's take a look from this angle. Now the puck was bouncing, and it took a weird roll.
Oh my goodness.
The puck was, it's a curveball. It's a curve puck. I cannot believe my eyes, and now we have a tie game. And Bong Yan is down. It was Max Chow, or is it? No, it's a Bong Yan. Now let's first take a look at what happened to Bong Yan, because I think we have it on tape. Right there was a high shot glove or a butt end onto the face area, and no calls.
I'm just still in shock.
Oh my God, what was that?
I think the defense, Lawrence didn't want to play it.
No,
That's
I feel so
it.
bad for the goalie, because I understand exactly what happened to the goalie's mind. I understand now. That's the end of the game. We're going into overtime, but let's take a look at that incredible. Oh my goodness! Incredible goal. Now, take a look at the puck bouncing. The trajectory of the puck was supposed to be towards, to the backboards, but it somehow was bouncing. It was rolling on the sides, and the goalie took one look and never looked at the puck again, and that's probably the only mistake Horace Chow made. He took a look. He assumed the puck was going. He was looking at the red shirts coming in, and he didn't realize the puck was, the trajectory of the puck changed. He didn't realize it was rolling towards the 5-hole, and it just rolled into the net. That was incredible luck for it. I don't know.
And really, the unfortunate thing is Lawrence couldn't come out and play it because it became unplayed. It would negate the icing.
I know.
So he had to just sit there and let it roll, but it just.
Oh my goodness.
I am in shock, Scotty.
I feel so bad for the goalie, because this wasn't very bad. It looks really bad on the goalie. But trust me, if you're playing, you're not looking for that to roll in. You're more worried about who's coming in. You know, you want to. I don't know.
I'm just in shock.
Yeah, you can't think about that goal anymore. It's in overtime. It's a 3-on-3 overtime. Sudden death of 5 minutes. And if you're watching the game, I'm so glad you joined us, because this is a heck of a game. And for some reason, everyone's watching the game now. I think we've never seen such. Well, it's just 87 viewers on current viewers, but I think this is the highest we've ever had. So here is Jordan Shaw with a shot by Eustace. A 3-on-3 sudden death. No icing, no offsides, and that's why you see Jordan Shaw stationed right in front of Moses Fung right now. It's almost like inline hockey. And when you play a 3-on-3 like this, it's very important for the players on the ice to be used to this format, because a lot of players, when they're not used to it, they play it like regulation, and almost a goal. And when you play it like a normal regulation time hockey, you are at a disadvantage. I don't know what's happened there. Players shouting, but let's take a look at that shot attempt there. Moses Fung. if the Pandas were to win today's game, Moses Fung has to be considered part of one of the best players of the game. Jovi Wan would be an honorable mention. It's going to be either these two. For me, I don't get to pick though. I was in these two very important players. Here is Whitney Olsen. Olsen, 2-on-1. Olsen chips it out to Eschliman. That's a slash over there. No calls. And Connor Quinn.
Broken stick, broken stick.
Broken stick, and Olsen was kind enough to remind Olsen about the broken stick. So some sportsmanship out there.
Well, he can't play it. He plays with a broken stick. That's a penalty.
3:28 to go. Bamyan tries to send it to Rex Koo. Intercepted by Jovi Watt. Jovi Watt, Whitney Olsen, and Yami with the puck. Now Olsen going in for a change. Shirley. Alice Curson. Oh, yes! Jovi Watt with a shot. That one saved by Horace Chung. Here's Quinn. 2-on-1. Quinn with a shot. That one went wide. 3:02 to go into overtime period. Here is Yami. Hopefully I don't lose my voice before the second game today. That's going to be the bronze medal game between the Black Dragons and the Aviators. The ones that gets into your brain, it messes with your mind. Black Magic is not what I meant. Here is Kersons. Now remember, no offside, so he could bring it out of his zone and he can bring it back in without having to clear the offside because there's none. There's also no icing, so Tom Allen is skating all the way in. And now Olsen is signaling for Tom Allen to come in. So Olsen can get up there. Now Olsen skates in. Joby Watt looking for Olsen. Now Watt plays the point. Olsen drops back. Olsen is manning a point now. Watt moves in to Kersons to Olsen. Now remember, overtime like this, 3-on-3, possession is king. Here is Joby Watt with a shot. Kersons with the rebound. And it's a goal! It's a goal! The Hong Kong Pandas came back to beat the Turtles. What an upset. Possession is king. And I believe I've just broke my voice.
I'm actually still stunned, but
Joby Watt with a shot. The initial shot, Kersons for the rebound. But if I have to say it's Joby Watt, you have to credit the most to this goal. He was in the right place. He made the right shot. He shot it to the far side. He knew that the rebound would go off to Kersons on the right side, on the left side. And that was a heck of a goal. 6-5 the final score. It's a huge upset. I believe it's the Hong Kong Pandas, the first time they've beaten the Turtles this season, all season long. And I'm speechless the way the game went into overtime and how it ended. And it's just ice hockey. You don't give up, and they never did. And they had the chances. It is absolute shock. I still can't believe it. congratulations to the championships team of the 2026 HKL Hong Kong League. It's Hong Kong Panda. Silver medalist, Toro Bowls. We apologize for not being able to get the graphics out in time. We're still in shock, and Chairman Chan had to go because it went to overtime, and he just couldn't stay any longer. He had to make the flight to Switzerland. We don't want him to miss his flight for sure. He's representing Hong Kong, China. Sure, lots of good stuff going to be said to him at the meeting at the meeting in Switzerland. And or is he still here? And we do have an individual trophy to be handed out. It's the MVP player of the playoffs. It's like a Conn Smythe in the NHL. And Albert Kersons scoring the overtime goal, or the game-winning goal of this game, received the playoff MVP award. Albert Kersons, a great comeback from the injury. Kersons, congratulations. What a game for the Hong Kong Pandas. I still is not getting over it. It's incredible. You still see the Toro Bowls players in awe. But that's hockey. And that's hockey. You just have to admire the Hong Kong Panda team. They did not give it. They never gave up. And I think that's a lot to be said about the captain and GM, Whitney Olsen, and the young kids he led. And congratulations to the Hong Kong Pandas. And we are really, really happy for you guys. And we'll take a quick break. We'll let you guys celebrate, and we'll go off the air for a little bit. And what about you, Timmy? Any final words about this championship game?
It's a league of parity, and that's a good thing for this league, is that at any time, anyone can win any game. And you can see, especially in this game, I mean, Hong Kong Panda didn't even lead at any point of the game. So the parity is unbelievable. Great team, great final.
It's unbelievable how they were able to come back to the game, because even I wrote them off. Very honest, I wrote them off, but they hung in there. The chance came in, and they managed to take advantage of the chance. It was just one minor mistake by the Toro Bowls, but that was all it took. That's the beauty of ice hockey. We will have a second season number 2 coming up in October. If you watch these games and you love it, you want to be a part of this, hey, be a part of us, and follow us on hkciha.com for the latest. Follow us at our Instagram channel, at our Facebook page, on our YouTube. Click a like if you love your Hong Kong Pandas. Congratulations to the owner of Hong Kong Pandas, Hockey Worldwide, and Puck Empire. You guys really deserve it. Thank you for everyone's support. For Paul Ewan, the photographer, Lavanda, Leanne, also a photographer, Timmy Poon, for being our trusty camera buddy, Timmy Choi, Greg Rizal, Alex Lee, Teddy Chen, KWC, Robert Wong, our scorekeepers, a whole bunch of them, and Jason at the rink, everyone, parents, thank you all. We'll take a break. We'll be back and bring you the bronze medal game in a bit. Welcome back to Lohas Rink here in Hong Kong League action. This is the bronze medal game for the inaugural season of the HKL. We've just witnessed a fabulous, fantastic, and unbelievable game in the gold medal game. And congratulations to the Hong Kong Panda becoming the inaugural championship of the HKL here in Hong Kong, China. It was a shocker to everyone, myself included, and now we are going to be playing the bronze medal game. It's going to be the second-seeded Black Dragons against the fourth-placed Aviators. Black Dragons came in as second seeds. They were beaten by the Hong Kong Pandas in the semifinals. A bit of upset there, and the Aviators, they were unable to come back and beat the Toro Bulls. They lost in 2 games straight. So the good thing for the Aviators is they had a week extra, a week's worth of extra rest compared to the Black Dragons. The Black Dragons were still playing last week. And this game brought to you by Gatorade, Hockey Worldwide, and Puck Empire. Organized by the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association and powered by Power Play Sports and Entertainment. My name is Scott Yang. I'll be with you alongside with Pooner, Tim Poon, our color commentary guy, and a very tough job indeed, our camera buddy as well. We've seen what happened last game, Pooner. What about this game, Black Dragons versus Aviator? What's the team? Which team do you think is going to have the advantage here?
I'm probably gonna use the Black Dragon again. They look fresh, even though it wasn't their game last week. They look like they're ready to play today.
And Black Dragons, of course, they have the league-leading top scorer in Red Wilcox. Ben McCaskill does not seem to be on the ice. He is not. I can confirm that right now. On the bench, it's Lau Chi Lok, Lucas Lau, number 92 in Anthony Wong, and number 98, that's Isaac Chan. On the ice, it's Ikeda, number 13, number 7 in Ryan Lee, Ryan Wong, number 59, and of course, number 51, wearing the alternate badge, Red Wilcox. For the Aviators, number 10, Brian Knowles, Jimmy Fanstone, number 72, centering the line. At the back, it's Kim, number 8. That would be Solomon Kim, and the captain and GM, number 42, Dave Bellucci. And missing someone, number 21, Leon Ruel. This is the bronze medal game, and this game is going to be played 3 20-minute running clock game. So this game is going to be a little quicker than the previous game, because this one is going to be running clock instead of stop clock. But the players understand, and the league commissioner did explain the situation to everyone involved. And this game is opening up to be a very quick and fast-paced game. Both teams full of energy. Oh, here's a shot in front. Goalie made the save. And Rexton Chui, rumored to have been injured prior to this game, but he's on the ice playing the game, so there might be a slight chance that emergency backup goaltender Titlis Joe might play later on this game should Rexton Chui be unable to keep up with his body. I forgot what his injury was.
It looks like a lower body leg. Looks like his right leg.
Lower body.
Stretching it out.
Only 3 things can happen with a lower body, but one of the legs. Okay, that's what goalies are known to injure themselves on, like your groin, your knees and ankles. Those are pretty much the things you might get injured on. And the Aviators, their goalie David Lamb, we haven't seen a lot of David Lamb this season, especially towards the bottom half of the season. It's been all King Ho. So we are looking forward to see more action from David Lamb. Now Lamb used to play in the club league last year. That was the under 17 division last year, but he's now overage. He can't play in that league. I was told. I could be wrong. My information could be wrong. And playing for the Aviators, an emergency call-up, number 66, Anson Kwok, a younger brother of Owen Kwok. And Aviators looking really good early on in this game. Number 25, Dias Kwong on the right wing. There with a shot on number 1, Rexton Cui. Rexton kind of favoring his left leg. We'll see if the injury is going to affect him during this game. And with Ben McCaskill out, and also Joseph Latour is also not playing today. We will be seeing quite a lot of ice time for the younger players on the black team, which is going to be the Black Dragons. Aviators also a little short-handed, but they have more goalies than the Black Dragons. King Ho could play out as a skater, but decided to don his goalie equipment. And confident with the young players on both teams. On the black side, Black Dragons, we can look at number 83, Lucas Lau. His dad is here, his mom and dad here watching his son play. Lucas playing mostly second and third line minutes. Oh, here's Red Wilcox, and he puts it in.
Great pass.
Let's take a look at pass again. On the left, it's number 7, Ryan Lee. Nice speed, like threading a thread, threading a needle, like threading a needle, threading a thread through the eyelet of the needle. That's too much, right? Threading a needle. And look at Red Wilcox, so calm, so composed. And that's the top scorer of the league during regular season. Like that, Black Dragons up by 1. Talking about Lucas Lau, his parents both in the audience here today, watching him play, hopefully bring home some silver medal. This is an important game for him. For sure, this is the highest level he can play here in Hong Kong, China. And I promised his dad, Joe Lau, to plug a little a promotion for him. He sells real estate over at the Hong Kong Islands. If anybody of you wants to buy or rent something over at the Hong Kong Island, Hong Kong side, mid levels, hey, Joe Lau is the guy you just talked to, Lucas Lau, and you know where to find his dad. Now, I don't know how good their relationship is, but seeing that the dad, Joe, is here to watch his son play, I'm sure they're probably on good terms. So there you go, Joe. You know, well, Joe Lau, by the way, he's also a hockey player, but he's been out of action for such a long time. It's been trying to get him to play. So hopefully when he hears this, you know, get your gear, return to action. My team is always open to you guys. 1-0 back, Dragons with the lead. That's also Lucas Lau's team, but the Aviators playing very well here in the opening period. You look at the shot count, 3-2 for the Black Dragons. So the Aviators not looking bad. Ryan Wong taking the pass from Brett Wilcox. This game certainly much faster than the last game, at least to start. Here's 92, Anthony Wong sending the puck in. Lucas Lau, number 83, unable to keep it in the zone. Here's Jimmy Fanstone to Leon Ruel. Back to Fanstone. Fanstone with a backhander, and I think he scores, and he does. One tie. Jimmy Fanstone, such an important player for the Aviators. He was out of action for a prolonged period to start the season. And this team looked really, really incomplete without him. And once he made his comeback from, once he's made his debut in the league, the Aviators look very different. And that this Aviator team's been improving game over game. It's amazing how one player can change the team. It's not that the Aviators is a bad team, it's just that Jimmy Fanstone does such a great job connecting the dots. He's that cushioning, that gel that connects everyone. And that's how good he is. Here's Kwok with a shot. Anson Kwok, that is. The names escaped my head just a couple seconds there. Isaac Chan behind the net. Took a little bump there. Another one from Anson Kwok. Now puck out into the neutral zone. Ryan Lee. Nice moves there. Pass two. Tries to move past the third one. Now puck is trapped along the boards. Tries to bank it off is number 53. That'd be Ari Leung. Ari Leung, the growing player, looking taller and taller by the game. I'm sure his parents can feel it. All of a sudden the shirts don't fit. Well, shirts don't matter. It's the shoulder pads don't fit, the elbow pads, the skates, the shin pads, the pants, even the helmet. The sticks don't fit in no more. And that's really buying multiple sets of gear within a season. That's how quick he's been growing. He's such a tall player now. And hey, you know, this is how nutritions work. And the younger generation of Asians here looking taller and bigger, generation over generation, that's a good sign, because you know, height is something you can't learn. No matter how many hours you put into training. If you're tall and big, you're going to have an advantage on the ice. Now with a whistle on the ice, Mr. Mind Reader, what happened? When you say 7, and I suppose it implies 6. No, it's the other way around, right? 6-7, not 7-6.
It's a 6-7, and apparently, once adults start using it, it's no longer in.
Probably 6-7 is no longer a thing these days, right? Things change so fast. Aviators on power play. Black Dragons players down the ice. David Lamb handles it for Solomon Kim. Solomon, very easy to pick up because this is with green helmet. To Bellucci. What a shot here by Jimmy Fanstone. Ruel picks it up. Spins around. Brandon Lui with the steal. Solomon Kim, now here comes, Lucas Lau with the puck, a little panicky out there. Sends it down the ice, could have passed it. Fanstone on the left flank. Coming with the Leon Ruel. Bellucci on the right. Down deep for Ruel. Ruel trying to protect the puck, and Lau Chi-Lok tries to bank it off the boards. It does send, puck goes out into the neutral zone. 9:12 remaining in the opening period. 1-1 to score. Aviators still with the power play. Solomon Kim working a little more of the stick in his hands now. The teams will have to be aware of the power play with penalties. We know these referees can be pretty strict. But so far in the first game, these referees been letting the flow of play go on relatively smoothly. And so far, most if not all of the calls they've made, I thought they're pretty on the spot. There's a shot saved by David Lamb. Francis Lamb on the other side, number 61 going in on the right flanks. Gaius Kwong cutting in center. Unable to make the pass out to Gaius Kwong into the slot, and Ariana misplayed the puck. Going in is Chris Antonelli on the left side. Antonelli traps the puck in the corner, and now Francis Lamb gets it on the right side. Lamb, no room to move. John Ing waiting on the left side, but not enough time. Number 7, Ryan Lee takes the puck, moves it to Wilcox, back to Lee. Goalie with the puck, and we have a stoppage here with 7:46 to go in the opening period. A reminder, this is a running clock game.
Good speed through the neutral zone for Lai Chi-Kok. A near goal, but a great save on the other end.
It's not Lai Chi-Kok, it's Lao Chi-Lok. Lai Chi-Kok is a place in MCR station.
I'll leave the Chinese to you, Scotty.
It's a subway. Well, it's an English name. And the Lao Chi-Lok, I do need to thank his mom. Mom, very helpful person. She used to be around the rink a lot when Chi-Lok was a little younger. And at that time, I've just had my son because he was growing up in kindergarten. And his mom gave me so much advice on how to upbring the kids, what to do, what not to do, and I think she's a great, she's not an educator, but she's a great mom. And I did take up a lot of her advice, so thanks to her, wherever she is now, I think she's spending a lot of time in China now. And her son coaches for CSA, Challenger Sports Association, a local hockey school. And as a matter of fact, Lao Chi-Lok, he was just coaching before the gold medal game today. They had the entire piece of ice to them. So once a youth player in the system, now he is contributing back to the community and bringing up kids and being a coach of his own. And how the torch is being passed on. Here comes Red Wilcox, the scary scoring leader, the top scorer of the regular season. And just look at how he's been able to pick the right moments to break out. When you compare him with Jordan So of the Toro Bulls, Jordan So is probably the perfect positional player. He plays the positions almost perfectly, and Wilcox, you need to learn from him. It's intensity, his tenacity, and also how he breaks out as a forward. He's not the fastest guy. Of course, he's faster than most of the players here. He's certainly not the fastest, but his sense, his hockey IQ as a forward is just unparalleled. Always creating opportunities for himself. And that's one of the reasons why he was able to get 9 points in one single game, and that remains a league record for the most amount of points a single player has in a game. Now, if our league commissioner organizes another one of these league hockey trivia nights, if that trivia night can be centered around the HKL, I'm pretty confident I can join with good results. Just like Timmy Poon here, we watch every single game here, and we never really took our eyes off the action. And I don't know much about Pooner. You have to, right? Because you're manning the camera. So because Pooner is probably watching every single second of the game. Aviators trying to come back with an attack of their own, but play was broken up by the Black Dragons, and now we have an icing call against the Black Dragons. 1-1 tie, shots on goals 9-7. It is.
I think that maybe not that same intensity as last game, but good pace of this game.
But the games are a little different. This one is a running clock. I'm not sure if that factors into the decision-making process of the team captains or the GMs. If I were one, I would tell my players to just go all the way 100%, because a running clock game is going to take you, what, an hour? But a stop clock game is going to take you, what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
So there's a huge difference. And there's less to lose here, because there's this saying, I don't know if you've heard about it before, but a silver medal is something you get when you lose a game. And a bronze medal you get by winning a game. So I think there's less of a pressure here to conserve a tie here. Here's Jimmy Fanstone.
Here he comes.
Red Wilcox again, nice move here. Skates along the blue line into the slot area. Still with a backhand shot, but decides to keep it. Swings around and makes the pass to Tatum. Now another pass to Ryan Wong. Ryan Wong. Nice pass to Brendan Lloyd. Now there is a 2-on-1 48 or 2-on-2 for the Aviators. Leon Ruel unable to get past Ryan Lee. Red Wilcox. Ryan Wong. Back to Brendan Lloyd with a shot and he scores. 2-1 Black Dragons. Nice play there. Coming up from the neutral zone. Finds space at the top of the slot area and immediately whips it in. Now from this angle you can see clearly what he saw. He saw the net and he nails it to the far side top corner. 2-1 Black Dragons with the lead. 30 seconds remaining in the opening period. Shots on goals 10-8. As Pooner was saying, it's a very high-paced game. One got to wonder, can these players last until the very end of the game? Rexton Chui still looking good. Lucas Lau brings it in and that would do it for the first period. 2-1 for the Black Dragon lead. Take a break in the second period. Coming right up. And that's a third of the second period. 2-1 to score. Black Dragons leading the game by just 1 goal, but it's the Aviators that has the advantage in the shots on goals department, leading 11-8. And here is another shot on goal. That's going to be 12-8. All the players in relatively good mood and jovial, friendly mode. The goalie, Rex Venturi, having fun with Dias Kwong, the Aviators. Here's a little check there along the boards. No calls. Here's Felucci with a shot left down by the goalie. Scramble in front of the net. Aviator gets it. Players taken down. No calls there. Francis Lamb. Solomon came with a long shot. Block save. Block shot by Chris Antonelli with a skate. Lots of black shirts in front of the net, including Lau Chi Lok, not Lai Chi Kok. Soon we will have Sham Shui Po and Chung Sha Wan. But no. Those are subway stations. Somebody's getting a penalty call, number 92. That would be Anthony Wong. He's going to be gone for a board. 18:25 to go in the second. Here's Felucci. Jansen Kwok with a shot. This one steered aside by Rex Venturi. Felucci with a shot again. No, backhands it. Ruel to Felucci. Felucci whips it to the side. Finds Brian Knowles. It's a good time to ask for comments. If this is going to be the very, very last game for this season, the 2025 to 26 HKL season, and I'd personally like to thank every single one of you who's actually tune into YouTube or click onto YouTube and watch any length of the game here. We certainly couldn't do it without your support. For those who've been watching all these games, clicking those like buttons, clicking on the subscribe buttons, coming back game in and game out. Thank you for your support. I do like to thank you for your patience. We've had viewers sending messages to me personally, or to Keith Fong, or to our crew about things not looking right on the screen, so we could fix them. Audio, video. Even today in the first game, someone sent a message to Keith Fong saying that we forgot to switch the camera back to the main camera. So it's all these very, very important messages we receive. It allows us to improve and get better. And looking ahead to the next season, if you have any suggestions, constructive opinions about our streaming, our streams, our broadcasts, please do type them out in the comment section. I know we've turned live comments off. You can always come back and type after the live game is done. Of course, there are going to be haters. If you don't like me, you can type, you can say, well, just get rid of Scotty. I don't mind, but it's not my decision who gets to stay on, but you could tell, comment your hearts out. But any other stuff, more money for us, that would be welcome. Or, I don't know, more angles, more cameras, more crew, or more commentators, or what about the format of the games? The players, the skill level, whatnot. Please do help us out. And if you do find you want to support the association, this is not my personal stream. This is the official stream for the association. So everything belongs to the league, and everything we do is for the league, for the association. So if you want to help out, you want to volunteer time, you're welcome to. You want to sponsor the association, sponsor the league, please do contact HKCIHA. That's going to be hkciha.com. You want to comment on how handsome our chairman, Chairman Chan is. I don't know, I know it's weird, but he always tells me about how handsome he looks. And you can certainly chime in your opinion about his looks. So, you know, I'm neutral. I'm married. I'm happily married with kids. So, you know, it's a dead end for me. So. But he does. He has done a lot of interesting and great things for hockey and Hong Kong as a whole. So, you know, any comments you want, comment it out. It's nothing about YouTube algorithms. We don't need that because we. Well, by the way, we've grown. We started out with like what 300 subscribers at the beginning of the season, and I think we're now approaching 3,000. So that's a 100-fold increase. Of course, there was the World Championships in between that boosted things a bit, but every single one of you watching the games, or you're just one of the players who just came onto YouTube for your own replay of your goals, you know, hey, thank you for being here too, and let us know what we can do to make these replays better. It'd be great if we could do a highlight reel section for or a highlight only clip for the entire season, but we don't have the storage capacity to store every single, and the time to store every single goal clip into the computer. That would need more money or funding from the league. So, yeah. It could be done. But right now we don't have the resources to do it.
We got an interference here for on Black Dragons.
Anything you want to acknowledge, or anyone who you want to thank Timmy about, you know, game one comments you've seen so far? Game one, now it's the final game.
Well, I gotta say that it's good to have a hitting league that everyone can see what real hitting levels like, what's the expectation, and that can only grow the hockey level in Hong Kong.
That's it? You want to thank your girlfriend, your family, your, I don't know. Your
I want to thank my girlfriend for allowing me to come every Monday night while she patiently waits out.
I won't ask you for her name, so, because, oh! It's Dave Bellucci. Not your girlfriend, but the player who just scored.
It's actually Josie Wong, but Bellucci's he's a good guy too.
Nice goal by Dave Bellucci. Coming out from the goal line, out into the slot area. Bellucci right there waiting for it. And I got it on the wrong angle. I'll make sure we play the right angle to you afterwards.
And I think that was a power play goal.
And it's a 2-2 tie. Game is tied. And I do need to thank my family for letting me out to the ice rink 2 nights a week. Other than the HKL League, we also have the Club League on Saturday nights. I have my own team to play for on Sunday nights, although I don't get to play much these days because Saturday, being out already on Saturday and Monday and staying out on a Sunday night doesn't really go very well for my kids. My daughter Ria, she loves me still. Still, maybe another year to go. But thank them for being so understanding and letting Daddy out to do his work. So touching. And I'm sure the players and their parents here game in and game out. And for players who don't have parents driving them here, I'm sure their families are going to be very supportive as well. also my thanks to families extends out to not just my own family, to every single family involved in the league, because I really do understand the sacrifice everyone is making to make this league successful and possible. Pooner, the pace of the game is slowing down quite a bit here in the second period.
It is, and I think penalties are in the way. There was, while you're talking there, we had a couple of coincidental penalties too, and then we had a power play, and it looks like we got a quick goalie change, and King Ho's in net. Go Kinger.
King Ho is in net. King Ho is another person we should thank, not because of the goals he let up. No, not because of the great saves he have shown us, but because he works for the association. So every week or month before the league starts, during the entire league, he works in this tiny office in Kowloon Bay to organize everything, arrange everything, and there were 3 World Championship tournaments sandwiched in between this season here, and I saw firsthand how hard he worked. I tried to lobby for a raise in salary, but apparently it didn't succeed. So for that, I'm sorry, but I've done my best. Like he's doing it game in and game out. He's a goalie. He always try to play his best, and he's had some tough games and some really good games. And to King Ho and everyone involved working in the association, we thank you for all the work you've put in. Probably nobody sees that work, because except King Ho, no one really shows up at the rink because it's late, it's past work hours. And 2-2 the score, Black Dragons. Brian Wong. And as we speak, our dear chairman is probably on the flight already, hopefully watching the games. Wish him a safe flight to Switzerland. Bring back some souvenirs, shirts, and I don't know, autographs from players to give us. And of course, to bring back more great news for the development of ice hockey here in Hong Kong. And for that, we thank him. Of course, every single one at the committee at the HKCIHA. Here's Red Wilcox. Wilcox shown how, here's a nice one, nice feed. It was an unexpected pass. Thought he was going to dump it in, but last second decided he could slot it in front of the net. And the shot count also came down as well. Well, not came down, it slowed down. 16-14. We're nearing the end of the second period, so yes, I think that's part of the reason why it's able to keep rambling without seeing too many goals or shots for that matter. So I might as well keep my thanks going on. We don't have a what do you call those credit roll? Screen credit and then roll screen. What do we call it? Yeah, we don't have a rolling screen credit. Oh, that's a goal. That's Ari Leon. Was it me? Was it just me? He looked a few centimeters taller than the beginning of the game. Throwing that fast. Slouchy Lock with the goal. It was a Had he not scored, Chris Antonelli be able to bang in the rebound from the other side. 3-2 Black Dragons. I'd also like to mention the thanks to the amazing support from the rink, Lohas Rink. Rumors has it that the next season will be here at Lohas Rink again. Fabulous staff to work with. Jason Lamb for one. I'd like to thank Ricky, the rink announcer, actually both Rickies. It was Rick Alex Waite to start the season with, and now it's another Ricky. The scorekeepers, Mrs. Mock, mother of Kira Mock, and Carol Mock. Here almost every single week. I think that should have covered every single one of the thanks we should cover. Rexton Choi on the ice, slow to get up. We have Owen Stern on the Aviators bench. He's not going to be playing. He looks like he has changed. On the bench is probably Titless Joe. His pads on. No, that's David Lamb. Titless Joe is probably somewhere around the rink. Nice paddle down, saved by King Ho, and now Francis Lam with the puck. Sideways pass to Uno Wong. It's one of these two. Do comment on the comment sections if you know the correct pronunciation of his name. Can't afford to butcher up his name again next season. Here's Red Wilcox with a pass to Isaac Chan. Chan looking for Louis. Finds Ryan Wong instead with a shot. This one saved by King Ho. Now we have Dave Bellucci going the other way. Bellucci 1-on-2. Trying to move past Ryan Lee. Bellucci turns around to Ruel. Ruel unable to keep it in the zone. Lands in Kwok. Kwok to Bellucci. Onside play. Sends it down. Jimmy Fanstone back to Ruel and another shot. That one also blocked by Rexton. Here is Wilcox. Wilcox cutting in past two players. Tries to wrap around, sends it to Ryan Wong. Ryan Wong with a shot. This one another save. Wilcox from behind and at 50 seconds remaining in the second period. Ryan Wong to Lau Chi Lok. Wong from the corner. Ruel with the puck, 1-on-1. Ruel with the shot, unable to get past Rexton Chui. And apologies to Rexton Chui on behalf of the league and the league commissioner Keith Fong. I have no idea why no one has ever brought it up, but his name has been listed incorrectly on the league website from the start until probably now. That's the end of this second period. Third period coming up. 3-2 the score. Black Dragons leading by a goal. Rexton Chui, his name is still wrong on the official rep site. name appears as Rexton Chiu. No, Rexton Chiu, Chiu, which is supposed to be Chui, not Chiu.
Well, I hope he finishes this period because it looks like it's gingerly getting up and down. Let's see.
We can always have our league commissioner go into the net to play for us.
Yes,
I think
we can.
Keith Fong owes it to Rexton for the typo for the entire season. Can't believe. It's kind of bragging, but I can't believe I'm the only one who picked it up. But it was like near the very end of the season. I just doubled. It was like, it was just before the All-Star game. And I checked. It didn't look right, so I kind of triple checked, and it was a typo. That's the final period of the inaugural season of the HKL. I can't believe we're down to the final 20 minutes. It's been a great ride. I know we're going to have a second season coming up shortly in October. Draft is going to be in September. There's going to be tryouts. And I expect registration to begin sometime around July, August. So stay tuned. If you want your spot, make sure you talk to the association. Talk to King Ho, talk to Keith Fong, the league commissioner. We look forward to seeing you here at Loras Rink next season. And we look forward to seeing more exciting action. Here is a goal. Brought by Jimmy Fanstone, but he took a little slash just before he got the puck into the net. Grimacing in pain. Let's hope he's all right. Now, Fanstone's not normally a person who would go down easy on injuries. But look at that slash right there by Antonelli. It was a chop from some.
I think they're going to get a replay. I think there's going to be a knockdown with the high stick.
But he scored after
they shoot
the high stick. So that would have been no power play anyway. So let's we will have a replay. Let's get the replay out. And we'll watch this all together with the referees. So that's Fanston going in. Slash. Okay, watch it one more time. Oh, sorry. After the review, it's a good goal. That's a wrong screen, obviously, and it was, Wilcox going into the box. They were not looking for presented it, no. It was Wilcox.
Anytime you ask for
right. So it was a replay initiated by the Black Dragons. Okay. So it was a review initiated by Black Dragons, a challenge initiated by Black Dragons.
Yeah, they probably should have challenged the play is dead before that it shouldn't be knocked down with a high stick.
So I didn't quite understand what the reason for the review was, but the referee sorted it out. Hey, maybe next season, they type into the comments, maybe next season the referee should have a intercom microphone system where they can announce to everyone. That would have been clearer for everyone involved. But hey, it's a bronze medal game. I think everyone still having a lot of fun with it. Still jovial, jolly, happy kind of vibe flowing in the rink right now. Solomon Kim, here it is. Power play for the Aviators after the unsuccessful challenge. And Ruel brings it in. Ruel to Ryan Wong, chips it out of the zone. And 58 seconds remaining in a power play. 17:01 remaining in the game. 3-3 tie. Will we have a second game of overtime? And will we have as dramatic a finish this game compared to the last one? And guys, if you're watching the game, if you're joining us just for the bronze medal game, hey, watch the gold medal game again after this game, live bronze game. Click on its game, watch the gold medal game. It was an exciting finish. I'm going to keep it a secret right for now, but the finish, the final minute of the gold medal game in regulation time was epic. And then the overtime, did I say something about it? The overtime goal was also incredible. And one of the teams won the game, beating everyone's expectations. So it's a wonderful game of ice hockey, and I thought that game should be kept in the archives for a long, long time. A classic.
The words of "it's not over till it's over."
It's not over until it's over. And kudos to the team who came back. They never gave up, and I think that's one of the greatest things you can learn as a young player is, the team captains, all 4 team captains, Bellucci, McCaskill, and Olsen, these guys are known for their tenacity, their mental toughness. And it's great for the league to have these captains guiding these younger players from the U18 league. And for those who don't know, the association made it a requirement for the youth teams, the youth players from the Hong Kong Chinese program to join this league in order to be eligible for consideration for the World Championships. One thing I wish there is more of is checking. I'm not afraid to voice out my own opinion because it's just my very own and only my own opinion. I think this is a checking league, and it's a limited checking league where open ice avoidable hits are discouraged. But I thought from watching the kids play during the World Championships, they could use a little more experience in giving checks and receiving hits. I think being able to play in checking league will help everyone. I understand players go to work and go to school the other day, the next day, but I think it's part of hockey, and you want the Hong Kong Chinese ice hockey team program to be successful, and for the team to make that next step towards a higher level of play. I think working towards a full checking league is essential. And if our dear chairman still watching the game, think about it.
That's going to be interference on occasion.
13-16 to go in the final regulation period, and right now it looks very likely that we might go into overtime. Nikita is in the box. Aviator with the power play. Look at that. Shots on goals numbers are fairly close to each other. Solomon Kim to Bellucci. Solomon with a long shot, hit a shin pad. Now Shelock sends it wide. Ruel. Looking for Francis Lamb. Now Shelock sends it out into the neutral zone. He's out Shelock on the left flank, dumps it in for King. Players coming into the bench with a smile. You don't see that very often here in Hong Kong, China. There's Anson Kwok, number 66 on the right flank, centering pass. Goalie Esson Chui made a save. He's looking good. Still in the third period. We're seeing the championship. Well, no, we're seeing the gold medal game players still hanging out. One of the corners of the rink just behind the Black Dragon zone. Still hanging out, cheering on, watching the game. And I think that's one of the things that's been lost here in Hong Kong, the league. Now, ever since we've made that change to Kowloon Bay, the ice rink there, players stopped hanging around the rink after their games. It's long, long history. Way back we were in Sham Shui Po, not Lai Chi Kok. There's still a ice rink in the Sham Shui Po that's in Dragon Center. I'm not afraid to say the name. And it's such a small ice rink. It's a very good, friendly, warm atmosphere, cozy even, I would say. And we would have 3-4 games a night, and players would just remain there the entire night. They'd drink, they would hang out, they would chat with each other, get laugh, and a lot of camaraderie built in that era. And then ever since we made the change to Kowloon Bay, a much bigger shopping center, it's a newer place. Shops are closed by the time that the games were ended. And then we stopped connecting. And here in the Hong Kong League, I find the culture changing back to the old days a little. And I find that refreshing. So hopefully those guys can wait for us, Tuna and I, after the game so we can join in the chat. 9.5 more minutes until the end of regulation time. And this is a bronze medal game. There will be some sort of a extra period to play. I would say it's going to be a sudden death overtime. I think the way these teams play deserve another period of play. Players having fun, and it's one of the things I kind of noticed this game is the players having a lot of fun on the ice, and sometimes the parents can feel it. Sometimes that fun has been taken out of the game with all this training, competitions, the burnout, and the players' mindsets. It's refreshing to see the smiles back in the players' faces once in a while. And I think it's also a testament of a well-run league where a player during the game jokes around with the other team, laughing and enjoying sport that brought us together at the beginning. Been traveling to Japan in quite a few number of countries lately to look at the way their youth trains in a lot of places, especially in Japan. One thing that struck me is every time I see underage players being trained on a soccer pitch or on an ice rink, it's all smiles all the time, no matter how tough it is. And that's a goal by the Aviators. 4-3 with the lead. It is probably in reverse now. Let's move it back the other way. My apologies. Look at it in front of the net. Black Dragon player standing there for the defense. But as he sees the player with the puck, he went on and left his assignment from behind the net, from the far post. There's Yuno Wong with a nice move. Centering pass. Solomon Kim with a shot. Black Dragons picks up the puck. Yuno Wong still with the puck, centering pass again. Now picked up by number 92, Anthony Wong. Brian Knowles, number 10, intercepted by Kada. Anthony Wong. Wong moved in. Chris Antonelli. Still with Antonelli with the puck backhanded. Protects the puck from two blue shirts. Looking for a centering pass, but nobody there for Lau Chi Lok. Now he gets it back to Ryan Lee. The pass was received in the neutral zone. Lucas Lau. Ryan Lee. Antonelli moves it along, crosses the blue line. Sharp angle shot on King Ho. Knowles pokes it along the boards into the neutral zone. And now Isaac Chan with the puck on the left flank. 5.5 minutes and change to go in the game. 1-goal game. 4-3 Aviators. King Ho hangs on to the puck for Solomon Kim. Kim moves to Ari Leung. Ari Leung back to Solomon Kim out into the neutral zone. Here is Ryan Lee. Lee to Isaac Chan to Brandon Louis. Louis, a couple of quick moves, sends it down deep to Ryan Wong. Wong backhands a centering pass. No goals there, and now the Aviators come back. Francis Lam unable to keep it in the neutral zone. Ryan Wong comes in. Wong trying to make a move past Ari Leung. Leung with the interception. Well on the right side, centering pass shot, saved by the goalie. In front of the net, Francis Lam being tripped up, and a goal by the Aviators, and they're up by 2.
Nice shot by Rao. He's just got a deadly shot. Anywhere within 15 feet, he can do top corner.
Well, the Aviators, they do have a very good team, a lot of good players. But their team it took them the longest out of the 4 teams to find each other's, to find the team chemistry. And they were stuck in the basement of the standings for the longest time in the regular season. And for a brief moment, they moved up to 3rd place, just when they thought things were going their way. They had to play a few crucial games, seriously short-handed. They're one of the teams with the most emergency call-ups in the league, and even today their star player Jesse Lucier still out. He's out of the season with a serious injury, and he will miss this entire season definitely, and perhaps into the to the next season as well. So, speedy recoveries to Jesse Lucier. You're watching great. And as we watch the face-off, we see the captain for Hong Kong Panda, Whitney Olsen, with his arm around the trophy, talking to some of the students, certainly there to watch him play. Maybe he's just there to wait for us to join him. If that's the case, I'll thank him for such sportsmanship and being such a good friend. Two more minutes to go, 2-goal game. And unless the Black Dragons can come back, and they do! 5-4, and now clock is stopped. A minute 58 to go, and the goals differential is 1 goal, just 1 goal. Hey, overtime anybody? Is Ryan Lee with a shot, all alone by himself, pushing in closer and closer, no challenge, and he's found his shot, beating King Ho, far post, top corner. Very rare that we have such a close game in terms of shot count and goals this late into the game. Here's the Aviators with a shot blocker save, frantic scramble save by Rex Tree. Minute 35 to go. Aviator with 1 goal lead. Red Wilcox sends it. It's a stretch pass, no icing and no offside. Ryan Wong takes it, circles around. Coming back from the neutral zone is Isaac Chan. Chan tries to leave it for Ryan Wong. Now Red Wilcox moving into position. A minute 15 to go in the final period. Ryan Lee on to the right to Brandon Lui. Brandon Lui sends it down deep for Lau Chi Lok. Chi Lok gets it out. Waiting for him is Red Wilcox, but putt didn't go his way. Leon Will sends it out. Empty net from the Aviators. And there's no icing called. Ryan Lee, ultimate captain. Oh, loses the puck to Leon Ruel, and that should do it. Goal for the Aviators with 46.8 seconds remaining in the game. It's going to be 6-4 Aviators. Now they have a 2-goal lead with under 40 seconds to go. Black Dragons look like they want to score some more goals before the game is done. Lucas now unable to get it. Anson Kwok circles around, plays it safe. John Yung, 13 more seconds. 5 more seconds. And that shot is totally unnecessary by Uno Wong. And that would do it for the game. 6-4 the final score. Aviator beats the Black Dragons. 2 upsets in a row. These 2 games, the gold medal game and the bronze medal game, were won by the lower seeded team. In other words, the underdogs won both games today. Congratulations to Aviators.
Really close game, actually. Black Dragon's a little bit short. Probably could have used 3 lines, but gallant effort, especially by Rexton, the one-legged goalie.
Congratulations to the Aviators. Bronze medal winners for the inaugural Hong Kong League. It should have said 2025 to 26 Hong Kong League. It's my fault. Let me change it right now. See the changes live. There you go. Sorry, my fault. But it was so hastily put together as tried our best to make live graphics. What a great game by both teams. And this is really it, Gunnar.
And a season just like that. I gotta thank you too bringing me in.
You finally have your voice.
I got a voice. I'm excited to do this next year.
If they keep us.
If they keep us, but
you know, there are haters who would want to get us out of here. So, well, me, not you. So.
Well, hate away. I think by and far we have the best crew here, and we really like you guys to comment, watch the games, tell us how you feel, tell us how we can do better.
And we would like to thank Mr. Paul Ewan, who you're seeing right now. Been the photographer for the league all along. Once again, the Aviators, bronze medals for the 2025-26 Hong Kong League. Once again, the season gold medal winners, the Hong Kong Panda, and the silver medalists, it's the Toro Bulls. And before they can swing out the copyrighted songs, I will need to get my own songs. Oh, just give me a second here. There you go. And let me cut off because we don't want to run the copyright jobs here, do we? Yeah, finalist music. The third place bronze medalist, the Aviators, and in fourth place, it's the Black Dragons. Lots of memorable scenes here from this season. And hopefully we'll get to see you again next season. I'm sure there's going to be a league. I'm sure there's going to be a stream. It's going to be us. We don't know, but we know we'll see you somewhere else around the rink. But until then, so long. My name is
See you guys next time.
Also, with Vinny Boone tonight and the good season.